welcome back to Oshkosh Today. Thanks again for joining us. Now we're joined by our final guests of the day here to talk about the Main Street Music Festival. I have Ben Fosters and Mike Locken. So, gentlemen, first off, thank you so much for coming in today and welcome.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Yes, it's great to have you in. This is a really cool event that I think a lot of people are really looking forward to. It's the Main Street Music Festival. So maybe one of you guys can give us just a little bit of background on what exactly this is.
Oh, absolutely. A couple years ago, decided that after years of playing just local music around here, it was time for something maybe a little bit bigger. We have some great local festivals around here. I mean, between the stuff at the Ford Festival Park down the road, Appleton always has a lot of good stuff, and I'm thinking, why don't we have anything in Oshkosh? We have a lot of great talent here, a lot of great venues, a lot of great businesses, and it's a very art-minded community. So it was time to do it.
It seemed like a natural move, right?
It was definitely natural. The other thing that helped was meeting Mike in my final year at UW Oshkosh.
Thank you, Ben.
I really needed someone else that had the passion for doing it. Between all the clubs and stuff he started out there, it all came together, and a good amount of work that was well worth it.
So cool. So when exactly did it get started?
It would have been 2 years ago, so now we're going into our third year this year.
Very exciting.
It's just been a slow growth. It's a very grassroots organization kind of thing. I mean, the first couple of years we've done this for $1,000, really.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we have.
Amazing.
We managed to pull it off.
It's been good. We've had a local family that sponsors us. The William Boehm family has helped us out a lot. That pretty much has given us the budget to do our advertising, our schedules, and been getting a lot of help on the local media level too. You guys are really helping us this year.
Happy to help you out this
planning
year.
happens year round, but really starts to pick up once we get into that April time of the year where we have to start making some big decisions on who's going to play where and when.
Wonderful. And we're looking at some video of past years, and it just looks like such a cool energy. And it's not just a one-night thing. Maybe you can give us the dates of when we can be looking forward to this festival.
Absolutely. It runs from Wednesday, July 29th through Sunday, August 2nd. Now, Saturday, August 1st, it's our big day. We have music from 9 a.m. all the way till 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Anywhere from outside at the farmer's market till even music, maybe in a local restaurant late night. Who knows?
Very
A
cool.
lot of good stuff. But we have kickoff on the Wednesday, a local drum circle. So bring your instruments, bring your percussion, have fun down at the Sundial Square. And then it's mainly a lot of mid-evening showtime kind of music of the night, but as you get to the weekend, it's more family friendly, and we have a lot more options for everybody.
Yeah, lots of collaboration with some of the other local events that are already established, as we were saying, being present during the farmers market and covering some of those peak times of the day that seem natural and relevant to have music.
Yes, and even outside of those peak days when a lot of people happen to be in Oshkosh, you can make a whole day out of it. Start out the morning at the farmers market and just spend the day enjoying all this awesome music. And I think what's really special about it is that all local musicians, whether it's Oshkosh or even a little bit outside of Oshkosh, who are the people that really produce this event? Who makes this event happen? I know you said it's a pretty grassroots approach, so there's a lot of volunteering that goes on.
It's a lot of Mike and I putting a lot of this stuff together. Ideally, I know a lot of bands out there, so I kind of figure out the genres and how that all works. But myself, Mike, and we also have a buddy of mine named JJ Hildebrandt, as well as a Sierra, who works now from starting with us, is now actually the on-air talent coordinator, the host of the Homegrown show on the 96.9 The Fox. So it's kind of good in getting to know these people that are putting their ears to the ground to hear the new music coming up. But I mean, Mike, just the programs you've done even before this.
Yeah, and we have a lot of history with the UW Oshkosh community, and most of us come from that background. There's a great music program there, a great radio, TV, film program as well, and we've had the chance to work with some radio, TV, film grads in producing some great video content from the festival, and to have a lot of UWO students perform as well. It may not seem like it, but a lot of our musicians really should be considered volunteers, because they are putting a lot of time and effort into playing and doing it for a cost that we can manage to afford.
Which is just awesome to show how much the community really gets involved and backs up awesome festivals like this. I know we showed on screen bunch of the artists, it doesn't even cover half of them. I mean, there are a ton of people. Maybe we can talk about a couple of the bigger names that we might recognize, and then even some of the up-and-comers that we will want to be seeking out.
A lot of talent this year. I'm really most impressed this year over all the other years for what we have. We have anything from local veterans, Cool Waters Band, who've been 2 decades strong out here, to the Dead Horses, Oshkosh natives here. This is really, we've done this for the Oshkosh people, no better group in there. We have the Bronze Sage guys, Oshkosh guys that are now in Madison. We have this guy called Heatbox, a one-man band. He actually took one of those 8-bit NES Nintendo Power Gloves and converted it into a musical instrument.
Oh my gosh.
He's got original songs, he'll do the Tetris, just pure entertainment. He comes
That's
over
awesome.
from Minneapolis. But one of the groups I'm really excited for this year is Kyle Magna and the Monsoons, a young Appleton group that have just been all over the place lately.
Very cool. And, we can find the full list of the performers and when they'll be performing. It's all online. So maybe you can tell us where those resources are.
Oh, our schedule is the best schedule, I think, for a local music festival out there. It's so interactive. It allows you to sort by venue, sort by time, sort by genre. So let's say maybe you only like polkas, and I wish we had more polkas this year, but you could actually click polka as a genre, and it'd filter all your polka bands out for the week.
Awesome.
And you can see where they're going to be at.
Build your own schedule.
Your schedule is manageable through of course, you can organize it on your computer or bring it up on your cell phone. Schedule as you go. It is online based, and you are able to print it out. So if you want to be able to take notes or have that to hand out, or however you want to organize it, that would be at www.oshkoshmainstreetmusicfestival.com.
Awesome. And you do have a social media presence. We've got a couple of seconds left that maybe you can give us a little spiel on that one.
We love Facebook, and this year it's been the year of micro-advertising. Putting up the physical posters can be kind of costly for a festival, but looking at it as Facebook, you can put a little post out on there. It'll trend over to Twitter, putting it towards people, getting them to share with their friends. Just really embracing that has helped us out a lot this year. So if you're on social media, you'll probably see a lot from us in the next week or so.
Wonderful.
Yep, stay tuned for updates.
Yes, well, definitely something we're really looking forward to checking out. And best of luck to you guys in your final phases of planning here. So thanks again for coming in.